talk a bit more about the job market, specifically retail in particular. Retail outlets hired more workers in November than they had all year. So does that mean we're on our way to finally adding some jobs to our economy, or were all those new jobs just for the holiday shopping season? Some good questions. Joining us to help break it down, Robert Yerex. He's the chief economist at Kronos. Kronos, by the way, conducts a monthly survey on retail jobs. Welcome, Robert, to Bloomberg. So what does this survey net tell you? That things are getting better for the retail sector, for the consumer, for the economy?
Well, actually, all three of those, I would say, that the numbers were up in November, and that is on a seasonally adjusted basis. So better than last November, and the index itself is the best it's been for the whole year. So I think it's good news for retailers because consumers are coming back, and eventually that will be good for the economy as consumers drive a significant portion of the economy.
But Robert, you point out yourself that this could just be spillover from October. Traditionally, retailers will hire more people there to get ready for the holiday season, which they didn't this year because of the recession. Is that, I mean, a problem there? Or does it point to the fact that the data could just be showing a blip here?
Well, when we analyze the data, we do adjust it for the seasonal effect of this hiring season. And it is true that the usual hiring spike didn't occur for a couple of 2-3 weeks later than it has in the past. So some of those hirings were ones that would have occurred in October and instead occurred in early November this year. But overall, the numbers are more promising, better than they were last year at this time, and certainly the best it's been so far this year.
Robert, maybe not so surprising considering the batch of data we got on Friday. We got that government monthly jobs report. It did come in better than expected. So take that plus what you guys are finding and add it all up, and you're more optimistic here.
Yes, and I think that you'd find that the most economists would have predicted what's going on right now. And but of course, lots of people are skeptical because they've been told those things before. But I do believe that unemployment will continue to drop. It will be some time before it reaches where it was before.
How closely do the numbers in your survey match up with the retail segment and the non-farm payrolls survey? I mean, can you get a reading of what you expect to see in non-farm payrolls out of the survey that you do?
Yes, we tend to lead by a month or so, and also we're able to process our numbers more quickly. And but they do line up quite well.
But having said that, Robert, you know, we were talking about this earlier with Kevin Hassett. In terms of the unemployment rate, though, would you expect it to tick higher again from this point on?
It's hard to say. I don't think it will go significantly higher, but as I said before, it may take some time before it drops well below 10%, and certainly some significant time before it drops to the unemployment levels we saw before the recession.
So definitely it's subdued compared to what you were seeing, for example, in the years before the recession.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, Robert, thanks so much for joining us. Robert Yerex there, chief economist at Kronos, doing that survey on retail hiring.
Matt,